13,000 of you are going to have at least one new fabulous doormat to put in front of the kitchen sink, to put in front of the front door, the back deck, the door that comes in from the garage, wherever you want it. Bernini has checked all of its boxes, and listen, for those of you who had the original version, this one is even better. This one rolls right out of that wonderful box that comes in and lays flat. This one doesn't have any odor at all. And maybe most importantly is not only those beautiful designs to refresh that indoors or outdoors, but also these are anti-fatigue mats, top rated, and the only Bernini indoor-outdoor today's special value for the entire year. Now, anywhere else, these would have been at least $50. 55,000 of these have already been sold. We are the only place that you can find this through September. And it's an easy refresh. Normally $50, today $34.99. And here's the nice thing. Many of you are not only getting one for your front door, but you're getting one for the inside and one for the outside of the front door. Or you're getting two if you have French doors. You're getting ones for in front of the fridge, in front of the sink, places where, I don't know about your house, but things jump out of my fridge for whatever reason and hit the floor. So this way it stops the mess at the door or the fridge or the kitchen sink or the washer dryer, whatever the case may be. Come follow me. This first one that you're going to get to choose from is called Leaf Blue, and this is a very more traditional look for you. So this is Leaf Blue. And then if you like that, but maybe you'd prefer it with the browns, there you can see your brown. Here it is. This is your Leaf Gray. At this point of the day, best do your shopping because that way we can give you the most choices. Here's your iCat Taupe. So there's your taupe shades. Here's your iCat Blue. So if you love the blues and the gray, look how pretty that is. Then jump on over this way because this is called Abstract Flower. Wouldn't this be pretty, you know, near your kitchen sink? Because you're going to find that it's almost spongy-like, and we'll talk about how it traps dirt and does all those good things. Last night, very popular, and I just loved what Courtney was talking about, the butterfly and what it represents to her and how you all love the butterfly. The butterfly, by the way, is very colorful and has a light blue background. This is the lemon, and I have to say, I really love this. This has the gray tones and then these fun lemons to them, oversized lemons. And then if you love a plaid check, this one will be your different shades of gray in the plaid check. Free shipping and handling. That means you can get more than one. You can put them, because they're low profile, where your door would open over it and you don't have to worry at all. That's the beauty of it. But I only started to tell you all the special things about this rug, because this isn't the rug. You go to the big box store and you're like, okay, I like that design, that's cute, and it half blows away and it doesn't really do much. Because I'm standing next to John Yeiser, who comes from this brilliant family of inventors, fifth generation, 30 years on QVC, and we love everything you bring us. So
thank you.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's so good to have you back in the studio.
It's great to be back.
You listened to everyone who bought, including me. I bought the one of your original mats like this. This is, if we could say, new and improved.
It's new and improved. Customers said they wanted to have no fragrance, so we got rid of the rubber fragrance. You open the box up and it smells good. They want it to lay flat. When you open the box up and you lay it down, it lays flat quick.
Immediately.
We have new colors, new designs, but best of, we wanted to make sure that the technology was better than ever before. So basically, I want to show everyone why the Aqua-Terra doormat is so special. It uses something called Terra Mesh, and if you look at this, it's like a honeycomb effect that's happening. You can see when I press down, it actually squishes down. It is an anti-fatigue dirt scraping doormat. Not all dirt scraping doormats are anti-fatigue.
Say that again. Anti-fatigue
dirt scraping doormat. What that
doormat
means, when you stand on it, it is squishy. When your pets walk on it, they're going to love it. Okay, so they don't have any problems. Now the best part is, this is what happens when people are walking in your house. They get dirt on their shoe, and you don't realize how much that tracks into your house. Watch what happens. They walk in now. When they walk in, they're going to scrape their shoes on the doormat. When they bring it up, the dirt is gone. and it's not even showing up on the mat. Watch what happens. We're gonna do a little white glove test here. I'm gonna take this white towel, and as I rub right here, there's no dirt that comes back up on the towel. It sinks to the bottom. It doesn't stay on top, so it doesn't reattract back into your house.
That's the technology of a really great mat from Bernini that we are talking about. Not the average mat that you're gonna find somewhere where if somebody even wipes their feet, it tracks right into your house.
It's gonna go right back in, yes. And where does the dirt go? It holds up to 11 pounds. You gotta hold this.
11
This is 11 pounds of what could hold.
Oh.
That's what it's going to hold in the mat. Now, you may
Yeah.
want to clean it before that, and cleaning is a breeze, but the point is, it's going to keep that out of your house, and you don't even see that it's in there. So much so that I want everyone to see here, this has a lot of dirt in it right now. So watch as I go ahead, and I'm going to rotate this forward. When I rotate it, you're going to see all of the dirt come out of it, but this is an example. This is how easy it is to clean, but watch how much dirt you're going to be able to store inside your doormat. All of that gets stored inside, so you don't have to worry about it when you're actually getting ready to use it. And where does that dirt go to? So if you watch what happens here, is that the dirt actually just disappears into the mat. As you can see as I'm pouring this in, it's like a vacuum, and it's like a vacuum for your feet. So the dirt's just gonna suck down inside the mat, disappears.
It really does suck down in the mat.
And the benefit of this is that what it means is that it's just disappearing, so that you don't have to get it back into your house. It just disappears into the mat.
Yeah, it really does. And you know, you'll probably shake it out before you get all 11 pounds in. But if we're, you know, maybe you live by the beach, or if we go days without rain and it gets to be really, really dry, and people start bringing things in. But you know, it's not only for the front door.
Exactly. And as you mentioned, bringing stuff in, look at that shoe right there. It is now clean, as we just showed right there. And the best part is, so is the doormat clean, because it's storing it underneath. Look at all the dirt that's going to be coming out of this mat. That is what it's storing inside, so it doesn't bring it into your house. We wanted to make sure it looked good in all types of houses. So that's what we had fun with the different colors and stuff like that. So that was really fun. Multi-colors, that's what's brand new this year, different than last year. They're indoor, outdoor, anti-fatigue. What does that mean? When you're standing in your kitchen and you're doing dishes, it's soft and cushy. Also won't blow away in the wind. We're gonna show in just a second. My dog Gunner loves it. He sleeps on it.
So sweet.
And it's low profile enough to go in and out of the doors, so it won't catch on the doors.
13,500, 2,000 just since Shane and I join you for Cue the Real Talk. If you would like to talk about your experience or ask questions, you know you're more than welcome. 1-800-395-1601. Our storyline works that well with cat litter as well.
Yes, it does, absolutely. Now, what happens sometimes with the wind when it comes up? You may live in a windy area, but the doormat ends up at the neighbor's house or down the street.
Or curled over,
or curled
doing
over.
nothing.
Right, so I've got a blower right here. We're just gonna show. Now, when I turn the blower on, you're gonna see that the Bernini mat stays where it's supposed to be. So watch the other mats actually fly away, okay? So what happens is that they literally walk away, but the Bernini mat stays right where it's supposed to be. So I'm even closer with the blower, but the benefit of that is just showing that we designed it so that you don't have to worry about it blowing away. So we covered taking the dirt out of your shoes, being soft and comfy to stand on. Pets love it. It has a low fragrance, so you don't smell the rubber. It lays flat right out of the box. UV resistant. We threw everything at it to make the best for the QVC TSV this year.
And how about a little free shipping and handling on that as well?
You know what? I'm sorry. I wanted to show real quick here. What is the difference between a dirt trapping mat? So you might see this is just another type of mat you might buy, and I just want to show everyone. Watch what happens.
Those are sort of industrial. Many times you find them in big box stores. I've seen them.
Yep. And what happens is you'll see the dirt actually will sit right on top of it. Okay. As you can see, it doesn't disappear. Watch what happens when we go over here to the Bernini mat. It disappears. Now, the only reason it's doing that is that the dirt is actually disappearing underneath the top surface. When you put it on a regular mat, it sticks to the top. When you put it on Bernini, it goes to the bottom. Now, the benefit of this, there's no dirt right here because it's fallen to the bottom and doesn't go back into your house.
It's remarkable when you think about it. Only you, John, can think of all these really awesome things that a mat has never done before, indoors or outdoors. Do you mind if I go and let's talk about the color choices again? Because now's a nice time of the day to go ahead and pick up what you need. This is it, though. You know, we'll have other Bernini things as today's special values going forward, but we're not going to have this mat again as a today's special value price. That means the price goes up at the end of the day. Normally it would have been $50. It is now going to be $8.74 to get it home. Use any major credit card. Use our QVC credit card if you want. And if you want to apply for a QVC credit card, as I always like to say, and I don't have any pockets on my Q card on me, but if you're applying for a Q card, the nice thing about this is you get $20 off once you get approved and use it to buy something. So check that out. That's kind of a really nice option. Let's see, that would mean your mat would be $14 and change. All right, so here's your leaf patterns. So that one is solid in the center and then has the leaf border to it. That's leaf blue. Here's leaf brown. Here is leaf gray. So there are 3 choices in the leaves, as you could see. Then we're gonna work on the iCat if you want something like that. This is gonna be your iCat taupe. So it's the browns with like a taupe. Here it is in the blues. This is iCat blue. And then if you love flowers, I just see this next to in front of my kitchen sink, in front of my refrigerator, in front of my washer dryer, maybe even buying more than one and something like this, especially at this price. This one is floral, abstract floral, and then our beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Remember, you could put this in front of the sink in the bedroom if you wanted to do something like that. It's just really, really pretty. Then the lemons, I think, are very sophisticated, very Italian, very sophisticated, lovely, lovely. And then if you are a plaid gal or guy, look how well that works for you. John, the other thing I wanted to show everyone is, you know, the look of this almost reminds me of the mat inside the mat that I'm seeing so much of. Like the outside rubberized part almost looks like a frame for that special technology that you gave us. And the bottom of it is going to be non-skid. So I don't have to worry, it's not going to move anywhere.
Correct. As you just saw when we were blowing the wind on it, it stays down.
Yeah.
And the best part is, watch this, when you get it out of the box, now, when you get out of the box, it's going to lay flat. Now, when it lays down, if with the new material, so this is brand new this year, if any of the corners are lifted up at all, you just bend them down just like this, just force it down, and it'll hold that shape and keep it down. So it goes flat instantly when you get it at home. Now, I want to show everyone, if we come on over here and take a look at this. Now, we wanted to make sure that it worked indoors and outdoors. So as you can see, right here, we have it in the outdoors. And as we come through in the indoors, the benefit of this, we made it low profile enough so that you can actually close the door so it will work
And there's
indoors.
even like a little sweeper rubber thing on the bottom of that door. So it's not like you cheated and gave us a door that didn't have this sweeper thing to keep all the icky bugs out.
Exactly, correct.
I like the way that they look side by side.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that looks really beautiful.
It has a great look. So side by side, the patterns look amazing. And then you mentioned for kitty litter box. We have a kitty litter box right over here.
And you know, the funny thing, because you know, cats are very smart. If they don't like it, they're not going to go near it. And you need them to get near the litter box. So it has that tendency to really help with all that cat litter that sometimes, I told you, my late cat, she could drag cat litter everywhere in the house, so that helped. I love how you have it over here because we're pet lovers, as you know. John, you're a pet lover as well. So if the water has a tendency to get everywhere, it also helps with that.
It does. I actually use it for the water bowl. I have a Labrador, like this is actually very similar, my dog Gunner. So we put there, and what it does, we made it quick drying. So this year it dries faster than even before. So a lot of those carpet mats take a while to dry. Ours is quick drying. And
the rubberized will keep it dry underneath. So if, you know, no matter where you put it.
And as you can see, this is the technology that's behind it. So we wanted to make it look pretty, but we wanted to make sure it works. Watch as the Aqua-Terra Terra mesh technology scrapes the dirt from the surface of the shoe. The shoe goes clean. Now the best part is that the dirt actually is not on the mat. It's underneath the mat. When you walk back in the house, it's not bringing the dirt back into your house. So we're trying to keep your house clean. Now, anti-fatigue, I use it in my workshop. It's comfortable to stand on. It feels like you're standing on a little cloud. And as you just mentioned, kitties love it because it's not prickly on their feet. That was a key. We wanted to make sure that pets would love it. My dog sleeps on it. Anti-fatigue. use it in front of your kitchen counter so when you're standing, it's comfortable while you're standing in front of your kitchen. And the key thing is all of what it does. Now, I mentioned it holds 11 pounds of dirt. Let's just show everyone again here. What does that mean? That means that when you look at this mat right here, it looks clean.
It looks clean.
Watch what happens when I rotate. All of that dirt is located inside the mat right there, and that's what's coming out and not going into your house.
And grinding down into the hardwood
wood
or
floor.
the expensive carpeting that you, I mean, that plus then we get to clean less. Shall we go back inside and can we look at the colors and choices again? Because at this point of the day, Jane and I would love to have you make this a regular visit with us.